Seabase will be in lane 1, Marin in lane 2. Long Beach Juniors in 3, Capital in 4. Newport will be working out of lane number 5. Lane 6 will be Oakland Strokes, Los Gatos in 7, and NorCal in 8.
Getting ready to make a shift here at about 250 meters. Right now, Marin in lane 2 is your race leader. Very tight bunch for that second position between Seabase and the crew over here in lane 7. That'd be Los Gatos. But right now it's Marin in lane 2 on the lead. Seabase sticking right to them, about 4 seats down. That third spot is anybody's game. There's 4 crews within a seat of each other. Crews now approach the 500-meter mark. And Marin continues to surge ahead as they cross the 500-meter mark. Followed by Seabase. And then it looks like Capital is in that third spot. Then the Aquatic Center. Then out here to lane 7, Los Gatos. And the rest of the fleet trails. Seabase now putting on a push. Trying to put some pressure on that lead crew. They sit about 4 seats down as we approach the 750-meter mark. Big push by both crews now, but Seabase definitely making a move here on Marin as we now come to the 750-meter mark. That third position is being contested by Long Beach and Capital right next to each other. And then Aquatic Center and Los Gatos battle for positions 5 and 6. Then it's Oakland Strokes in the 7th spot, and NorCal is trailing. Very good run. Third between Long Beach and Capital. And also a tightly contested race for that lead position between your race leader, Marin, as we approach the 1,000-meter mark. Marin sits about 5.5, 6 seats up. Now they're coming into the bad lines of rowing where conditioning and quality strokes tend to show who's got it and who does not have it. But just past the 1,000-meter mark, Marin still holds a slight lead over Seabase. For third place, got a real barn burner between 4 crews. That would be Long Beach Junior, seems to have 1 seat advantage over Capital, who has a 3-seat advantage over Newport Aquatic Center, and then Los Gatos. Oakland Strokes is
on the water right now is the women's high school lightweight grand final. And coming down to lane assignments, Seabase is in lane 1 and our current leader, Marin in lane number 2 and second spot. Lane 3 is Long Beach Juniors, Capital in lane 4. Newport is working out of lane 5. Lane 6 is occupied by Oakland Strokes. Los Gatos is in lane number 7, and NorCal and trailing is in lane number 8. Pretty much across the board here, lanes 1, 2 are 1, 2. Then it's been a fight between Long Beach and Capital in lane 3 and 4. Newport is beginning to move up and put themselves into contention here. In lane number 7, Los Gatos also trying to make their presence felt. The only crew right now that is somewhat out of touch would be Oakland Strokes and NorCal. On the shoreline, it is Seabase. Marin in lane number 2. Then outside to Newport. Inside to Capital. And the Long Beach Juniors beginning to fade just a bit. Far outside, Los Gatos trying to hang in there. And as I mentioned before, the only 2 crews out of touch would be Oakland Strokes and NorCal. Strokes in lane 6 and NorCal on the far outside in lane number 8. Marin putting on a push, and it looks like they have pushed back against Seabase. So Marin in lane 2, Seabase in lane 1, and they now have open water over the rest of the crews. Newport continuing to battle and making a run for it. Capital, then Long Beach. On the far outside, Los Gatos, Oakland Strokes, and NorCal. Inside, 100 meters to go. Marin put on a furious charge just inside the 1,500-meter mark, and they are battling stroke for stroke with Seabase. Seabase is pushed back and now getting back into it. Nose to nose, bow marker to bow marker. Will give a slight edge to Marin. Seabase charging. Open water back to Newport. Long Beach Juniors coming on strong as they've gotten past Capital. Los Gatos on the outside fading. At the finish line, bow marker to bow marker. Seabase, Marin, open water. Back to another tight one between Long Beach and Newport. Long Beach and Newport. Long Beach on the near side, just barely a bow ahead. And then Capital on the outside. Los Gatos and Oakland Strokes coming back in. Los Gatos by 2 seats over Oakland Strokes and NorCal. What a blazing finish, a fine row by Marin and Seabase. And the officials will have to take a long look at that one. It appeared that Seabase may have gotten a bow marker in front, but that is totally unofficial. And then Long Beach looked like they just barely got a bow marker in front of Newport. So we had a fantastic race, and you're going to have to listen and wait for the official finish, as it was too close to call. But unofficially, it looked like Seabase may have gotten a bow marker in front of Marin, but it will wait for an official look.